So, hey y'all, I just finished cleaning the bathroom and something I'm processing or working through at the moment is cleaning. When it comes to cleaning, I get overwhelmed. I get if it's dirty, if there's stuff everywhere, if it's cluttered, I get overwhelmed. I feel super anxious and panicked and it stresses me out when things are unorganized and cluttered and dirty and there's a lot to clean. It stresses me out, and this is something that I have been talking to my partner about as well, because I'm like, yo, I need some help, and it's not that he doesn't help, because he does. It's just that he don't clean when I want him to clean. He's not cleaning when I'm cleaning. We're not on the same cleaning schedule, but he does clean. And so it just be feeling like too long. It be feeling like things be unorganized for too long. And it's chaotic for me. I get really panicked and stressed out. And something I'm working on is not overextending myself. Not cleaning up behind everybody, or not carrying everyone's load, because I don't have to carry everyone's load. But I'm realizing the reason why I carry everyone's load is because everybody don't move on my timing. But then something he pointed out to me was that everything is not urgent. When it comes to cleaning, I have this strong sense of urgency. And so while I was cleaning the bathroom, I'm like, oh, in my head, I'm talking to myself oh, I'm cleaning the bathroom, it's nice and clean, it feels good. How come no one else has cleaned the bathroom? I don't know. And at first I thought it was oh my gosh. But the important thing is that it was getting clean. It was getting clean. I was cleaning. I was taking care of my space, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter who did it, clean the bathroom. It doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. So then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, why does this stress me out? Why does cleaning stress me out? And I think about it, and I think about it, and I think about it. Then it's when I was a kid, bro, my parents, when it came to cleaning, it was always super stressful. Mom come home from work. Oh my God, there's dishes in the sink. The house is a mess. This need to get done. Even with my dad, it isn't clean. He's yelling. It's stressful. It's a stressful situation whenever it comes to cleaning. There was even one time where $25 was stolen out of my savings account because I didn't clean the bathroom when they wanted it clean. And for them, they're like, oh, we're just teaching you to take care of your space, and you don't want to be in a dirty space, and you need to keep your space clean, this, that, and the third. But it's I was going to clean it. I was going to clean it. I was going to do the dishes when I was going to do the dishes. Maybe not when you wanted the dishes done, but I was going to do the dishes. I was going to clean the bathroom when I was ready to clean the bathroom. Not when you wanted it done, but the bathroom's going to get clean. The bathroom didn't get clean when they wanted it clean because I was in the middle of a depressive episode. And instead of giving me support, I was stolen from. And the crazy thing is that no matter what, they're never gonna apologize for it. They're never gonna apologize. They're never gonna hold themselves accountable. They're never gonna say, yeah, I was wrong, I shouldn't have did that. Or yeah, that was wrong, I should have handled that in a better way. Those words are never gonna come out of their mouths. So here I am, doing the work. Cleaning does not have to be stressful. I'm not gonna get in trouble if I don't keep everything clean. Everything doesn't have to be sparkling clean all the time. We're living. I have a toddler. We have a toddler that we're chasing behind, keeping fed, happy, clean. And we have a space that I'm constantly cleaning. Cleaning after meals, in between meals, during cooking, after cooking, after eating, laundry, the trash, recycling, the room, the bathroom, the car. And that's a lot. It stresses me out because like that's just what I was learned. That's how I was conditioned. If it's dirty, it's stressful because my parents start freaking out, stealing my money, all this crap. They make it stressful, so cleaning has been stressful. But the gag is, I like cleaning. I like watching it go from unorganized to organized. I like watching it go from dingy, dirty to sparkly clean. I love that transformation process. I do. But I just don't want it to be so stressful. So what do I do? Well, today is Monday and I cleaned the bathroom. So on Mondays, I clean the bathroom. I'll see what I feel like cleaning tomorrow. And whatever I clean tomorrow, that's just be what I clean on Tuesdays, and so on and so forth. And while I'm cleaning, just reminding myself that I'm taking care of my space because I like taking care of my space and I'm not in trouble. Nobody's gonna yell at me. Nobody's gonna steal money out of my savings. Or even just steal money from me or charge me. Like, none of that stuff is happening because I am an adult now. I am the adult now. So whatever these other adults have to say, and that's on that, period. And you know another thing? Like, this is a little different from cleaning, but another thing I also have been peeping is that my parents have never, like, told me things about myself that they liked or that they admired or, like, any of that. Like, yeah, when it comes to my music, like, they'll be like, oh, like, you can definitely do something with your gift. Like, you have a gift. You should sing more. You should you should focus on your music, da 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 da. But then when I wanted to go to school for songwriting, they were like, oh, well, starving artists don't put food on the table and they don't pay bills and this, that, da 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 da. Completely discouraging me from, like, pursuing what I wanted to pursue. And so it's like, well, hot damn. You know, it's just like, it's just so confusing. It's just so confusing. And that's why I do so much better away from them, because they say I love you in one breath, then their actions say it completely otherwise. And I'm not trying to make my parents out to seem like they're villains, but, you know, like, they're human, they're flawed. But I deserve better. And my siblings deserve better. And that just is what it is. But because they never, like, really, like, was like, oh, like, you know, like, good job. Like, I got paid in school. Like if I got A's, I got $10. If I got B's, I ain't get nothing. If I got C's, I got slapped upside the head. If I got a D or F, which I never got a D or F until sophomore year when I was taking junior classes at our new school. IB AP classes, when I've been taking honor classes, yeah, my brain was hurting and I was stressed out and I was crying and I was staying after school every day. I was staying after school every day to get help in my classes. I was going to class early. When I got to school, I go get breakfast, I'm going to class, I'm going to my teacher to help me with my homework because I did not, like, I don't know, like, it was like in the classroom, I was like getting it, but like not fully, like it wasn't fully clicking. I just needed help, and then I needed a little more time to like process the information. But I was also going through a lot. Like I was going through a lot. My parents, like my mother had remarried my stepdad, and it all happened fast. And then they got pregnant, and then there was a new addition to the family. And then we moved states. Oh no, we didn't move states. We moved like 3 hours away from our hometown. I was happy to finally be out of my hometown because it's like, oh my gosh, finally. I hate being in my hometown. I do. I even went back there last year. I hated it. I don't like my hometown. Anyhow. And like, so there's just a lot going on. I was processing like trauma, and I had no idea what to do with it, how to handle it, nothing. And like I was going to my mom and being like, yo, like I need some help. And she's like, yo, you read your Bible and pray. And I'm like, bro, I need help. And you know, eventually, I mean, I did get help eventually, but like I was just dealing with a lot. So I didn't really have like the capacity to be learning new information. Not in that environment, not in those circumstances, but like regardless, that's what it was. That's what had to be done. I was going to school, I was in high school, I was dealing with personal stuff by myself, and really not having no idea how to really handle it, and not, you know. Anyways, when I graduated high school, my parents said to me, congratulations on not becoming a teen parent. Huh? Not even congratulations on graduating high school. Congratulations for not becoming a teen parent. Huh? Yeah, because your daddy, he really thought you was finna to be pregnant. He thought you was going to get pregnant in high school and this, that, and the third. Y'all won't even let me date. Phone on lockdown. Can't even hang out with no guys for real. And even if I was talking to a dude, he ghosts me because my parents were so strict. And I was the good girl. So they wasn't finna get in my pants no ways. But they at least could have had the audacity to tell me that they didn't want to talk to me anymore instead of ghosting me. But anyways. And then like the last interaction I had with my father, my biological father, was him yelling in my face, screaming, telling me, calling me dirty. and telling me, screaming, that he regret helping me and my family. His grandson. He regrets it. We were in my grandmother's attic. There was clutter everywhere, and none of it was ours. Do you know how crazy it was driving me? There was rats in there, and we killed 2 of them. Do you know how traumatic that is? Oh, I'm trying not to air out their business, but like, Granny got stuff everywhere. Daddy got stuff everywhere, all everywhere. Our stuff is just on top and not even that much stuff. I clean this room every day when I wake up and every night before I go to bed. We couldn't even keep food. We couldn't even keep food there. They told us we couldn't put no food in the freezer in the garage. While they had all that food in there. And all this stuff shows up in my relationship. How I feel panic and anxiety and overwhelmed whenever there's clutter and stuff everywhere, and I just can't think straight, and I just get so overwhelmed and like something bad is gonna happen because how it's so easy for me to point out all the wrong things my partner is doing, even though he's doing great. He doesn't do everything wrong all the time, but it's so hard for me to call out the moments where he's doing a good job and actually speak life into him and lift him up when I want to. That feels so uncomfortable for me because nobody's ever did that for me. My man is so fucking handsome. My man is fine. And I can barely tell him without feeling uncomfortable because no one's did that for me. Everyone told me, yeah, you're beautiful. And if anybody ever tell you you're beautiful, you tell them, yeah, thanks, I know. Can't even accept a compliment. And I mean, I've gotten better. But man, I don't feel safe around black people because the black people that I know have not been safe for me. They don't realize how damaging it is. How damaging it is. The way that they treat people. The way that they treat their own. Yet they still want me to pick up the phone and call them and do this and do that and da 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 da. No. Just because you blood don't mean nothing to me no more. It really don't. My man, he's not blood, but he treat me better than my own. He loved me without conditions. Yeah, we might get into it, but at the end of the day, I know he still loved me, and I still love him. He's not gonna hurt me on purpose. this relationship is so healthy that stuff like this comes up, and then I have to work through it. And like, damn, it's like I might really be the problem. But I'm working on it. So what can I do? Forgive and let go. But let me tell you something. I'm so tired of forgiving these people. I am. I've been forgiving them my whole life, and it's like it never ends. And yes, I know forgiveness is for you and not them, but god damn it. Forgive and block. Because I'm tired. I can forgive you, but that don't mean that I have to keep allowing you to do the same stuff over and over and over and over again. I can forgive you, but that don't mean that that's room for you to hurt me again. I don't be wanting to forgive people because I feel like once you be like, I forgive you, they be like, all right, I can do it again. What's the next time I do it? No, that's not what it means. Forgive, but don't forget. I forgive them. I forgive them. I let it go, but I ain't letting it slide no more. That's that. I don't gotta talk to him. I don't gotta do anything I don't want to do. I'm an adult. And even as a child, you still shouldn't have to do anything you don't want to do. Not unless it's like absolutely necessary, you know? Like, if you don't want to go to school, that's fine. You don't have to want to go to school, but you gotta go to school. You gotta get your education. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And I feel good. Moving forward, I clean. Not from panic, but I clean because I want to. And it don't have to be everything. It can be one thing. I can focus on one area and just clean for 30 minutes tops. Even though I like to set an hour timer and clean and see how much I can clean. But I can clean, focus on one area to clean a day or whatever, and do that. And then whatever I end up doing naturally, we'll just do that weekly. I can give my compliments. I can give my man a compliment. At least, let's start off with once a week. Acknowledge something that he's doing right. Acknowledge something that he's doing good in, and motivate him, encourage him in that way. We can do that at least once a week, right? I don't even remember what the other thing was that I was upset about or processing, but boundaries is definitely healthy. You're doing a great job. You really are. And I'm so proud of you. Even having to reparent yourself while parenting a toddler, that's really hard work and it's not for the weak. And so I commend you because you're doing a fantastic job. Give yourself a nice big hug. I'm sorry for the way that they treated you. I know it wasn't right, and I know you deserve better. You do. And I'm so sorry that that happened to you. But you're safe now. You're in a safe, stable environment. And that's why these things are coming up, because now you have the space to process them. So be kind to yourself. Allow yourself grace. I love you. I do. Mwah. Okay. Bye.